I'm well aware that Anno 1800 has a campaign, and I'm well aware it would probably teach me how to play the game in ways that sandbox mode won't, but I'm stubborn and I really like sandbox mode. So that's kind of where we are. It is worth noting, in case you're curious about what Anno 1800 is, this is a city builder and management game set at the dawn of the industrial age. We have played this on the channel before for a sponsored video. This video is not sponsored in any way, shape, or form. I actually bought my full release version of Anno 1800, so just to clarify, this is not sponsored and is very much part one of a Let's Play. So with that in mind, let's get to it and let's do some cool things with whatever island we've got here. I actually want to look and see what resources we have. So we have iron, we have limestone, we have copper, we have coal, we have iron, we have some clay deposits. We actually have a fair bit of oil down there as well, so that's good. We actually have a pretty good supply of different things. So let's go ahead and get ourselves some roads. We'll connect up the we'll connect up our trading post here. And I guess we'll go from there. We're gonna need a few different things. So I think one of the first things we'll need is a small warehouse, which apparently I can't place central, annoyingly. But we'll put a small warehouse right there. And next to the small warehouse, I want to do a marketplace. So the marketplace can go right about there. And I'm basically going to bring some roads around both of those things, so that they're connected up. I'm also going to double that up just to fill in the awkward space there. And from this point, I'm basically going to do a couple of different things. We need to get some houses. So let's go in this direction, and let's go like this, and like this, and start doing some farmer residences on either side. Now, farmer residences are quite important. It's obviously, you know, a residence for farmers. So we're going to do, what is that, 10 of them on that side, and 10 of them on that side. We'll go ahead and just extend this road a little bit there, and sort of bring it around. And I'm intentionally leaving some gaps here. You'll see why in just a second. But I kind of have this thing I want to do. I want to try and make this area look nice, as well as function nicely. So that's kind of why I'm doing all these like these roads and leaving some gaps and all that stuff. But we do have a decent little population. We have currently got 12 farmers in our workforce. We can hopefully expand that just a little bit. We do need to bring some paths around like that as well. I totally forgot about that little detail, that they are going to need to be connected up in order to work there. So we'll extend those bits and we'll take out the parts that we don't need, which is going to be all of those little weird corner pieces there. So that looks all right to me. We have 40 farmer workers at the moment. We have no jobs available for them, but that's not a big deal. We can very quickly get them some jobs, such as working in a lumberjack's hut, which is going to be a way that we can go ahead and start getting ourselves some wood in here. Now, what I'm thinking I'm going to do... Oh, we've just unlocked the fishery as well. Okay, we'll get that in just a second. We actually need the lumberjack's hut first. So I'm thinking what I'm going to do is I'm going to place this a little bit far away from everything. And I'm thinking I'm going to put it all the way down here. In fact, you know what? Let's put it over here. Just sort of over on its own. So I want one right there. And I want one right... I could put them near enough right next to each other. So let's do 2 of them. Just like that. Let's do a road going between them. And then they're actually going to need a small warehouse so that they can store things. Now, if I was to put a small warehouse there, they'd both go down to 90% in terms of the trees around them that they have. I'm kind of okay with that, so I'm going to do that. We're then going to bring a road pretty much off of there, and we can actually bring this... Oh, look at that. It's almost like I planned it. We can bring it straight back to our little town, and that's absolutely perfect. You might be thinking to yourself, though, that warehouse needs planks. How are you going to get planks? Well, the good news is there are planks on my boat. So we're going to transfer those into town, and I'm actually going to send the boat off to look for another island. There's an island actually just right over here. So let's just go see if we have any direct neighbors at the minute. We can also speed the game up just a little bit so it goes just a little teensy bit quicker. Do we have neighbors on this island? We do not, and it's a pretty good sized island too. Okay, well, let's bring the boat back. We'll not worry too much about it right now. And we can start looking at construction again because we have a few different things that we can do. We can start going into schnapps production or work clothes production. We're going to do both of those things shortly. First things first, we're going to build this warehouse. Then we got to go ahead and get ourselves a sawmill. And I'm thinking that the sawmill, we can maybe do 2 of them. In fact, I think I will do 2 of them. We'll do 2 sawmills right there. That'll be pretty good plank production for us. Too many transporters. That should be okay. We'll make that work. So there we go. We're going to start producing planks. Those are going to start going into the warehouse. And we're going to start getting more timber for all of our construction. And that's going to be an absolutely beautiful, beautiful thing. So let's get ourselves a fishery. Let's start getting some food. We can go ahead and throw it. Unfortunately, not right there. I could put it there, though, which is tempting. I think I'm going to do there. Sort of that spot seems to totally work. We'll just sort of double all of that up and have like a nice bunch of dirt in front of it, I guess. But that will certainly give us a bit of food for everybody. Everybody's kind of unhappy, by the way. You might be able to tell. There's a couple of reasons for that. Number one is if we click in a house, they kind of want clothes. They kind of want clothes. So if we get them those, they'll cheer up a little bit. But we're also losing money. That's a problem as well. So I want to go ahead and I want to get more farmer residences because that will actually give us a bit more money. That right there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 14 houses. Let's do 14. And let's do another 14. And we'll bring all these roads around and do what we need to do with them so that we can make sure everything's connected, make sure everything's working. We can get our avenues and all that stuff. These avenues, by the way, this whole thing I'm doing with the double roads, completely unnecessary. Just to be clear, completely unnecessary. I just happen to think it looks nice. All right. Just want to clarify. For example, a nice tree in there, a nice tree in there, and in all those central spots, I think looks fantastic. I really do. A fire broke out. Oh dear. We're gonna need a fire station. Apparently. Apparently we're really gonna need a fire station. Let's throw one, I don't know, right in here. It's kind of far away, but sure. We'll place one right there. Hopefully we deal with the fire sooner than later. There is a bit of a crowd standing around watching, and we actually have a resident quest as well. Wild animals are eating all my hens. Poor things are so terrified they haven't laid an egg in weeks. Catch the rascals. Sure. Where am I looking? Around here? I'm not seeing any wild animals. Oh, is that one? No, that's just your dog. What wild animals am I looking for here? Also, oh, the fire is being put out. Fantastic. I was gonna say, that probably needs to be put out. Those are just more dogs. Oh, is that so? Hold on, is that someone's dog? I don't see the wild animals. I'm just not seeing them. And there's a kid there. Am I supposed to sit and wait for them to show up? Also, is the fire out yet? Oh, it's spread. Oh, a house collapsed. Oh well, that's fine. I suppose I should get used to that happening. It is me after all. Let's see. Can I like speed things up a little bit? I'm not seeing anything. There's a cat. How do I unpause? That's how I unpause. Okay.
Game saved.
I don't see any wild animals. I'm not sure what I'm looking for.
Ruins behind.
I get that it's like, oh, catch the wild animals, but I just don't see them. I might be Am I missing something obvious? I really don't know. You know what? I'm just gonna abandon that, I think.
What'll I tell me husband?
I don't care what you tell your husband. It's not my business. You catch them yourself. All right. So they still really want clothes. We should probably do that. Let's get them some work clothes. So some sheep farms. Let's do a sheep farm there. Then let's leave a gap and do another one. And let's do... You know what? I feel like doing a third. Let's do one there. We can then actually just stack these really, really nicely here. So let's do 3 fields there. And we'll do 3 fields there. And that actually has access, apparently, to a warehouse, I think. Oh, no, it doesn't. These two do. This one doesn't. Might actually be worth getting rid of that one. And then we'll move the sheep farm up this way. So it does, in fact, have access to the warehouse. That works for me. I like that. So we're going to need a framework knitters so that we can go ahead and actually start making the clothes. And I'm feeling like that could almost go down here as sort of a dock front factory of sorts. So yeah, let's do that. Let's put it down here. It has access to everything it's going to need because it can grab the resources from, I believe, this warehouse. It absolutely can. So no problem. That's gonna work as intended. And we'll start making clothes for people. I'm also thinking I should probably go ahead and get a few more residences in here. So what is this? That's 1, 2, 3, that's 5. Let's go for a bit of symmetry here. So that's 10, and that's not where I want those. That's also not where I want that. Still not where I want that. Misclicked again. So something like this, right? A little bit of symmetry. All is good. And we can start stacking that way as well. Do I have enough? I do have enough planks to do it. I don't have enough to do that, though. So no big deal. We'll not worry too much about it. Let's just bring the... let's just bring the roads around. Connect everything up that needs connected. And that's actually going to give us some pretty good money. If you look in the top left, our balance is increasing, which is exactly what we want it to be doing. So that's beautiful news. Oh, my city's become uglier? Really? Oh, they all collapsed. Oh my god. Really? I had that little time to connect them? Oh. That's a shame. Huh. I'm not happy about that. I didn't think they'd abandon that quickly. I mean, the game is running at 3 times normal speed, but I still didn't think they'd abandon that quickly.
Had to go to press.
Can I... Ooh. You publish a newspaper, whatever. Let me just... Is there like a quick way to upgrade these? Oh, that fixes them. Okay, there we go. So upgrade all of those. We're now making money. We could go ahead and do all of the trees and the intersections the way we did before. And then I'm thinking that I want to do my actual plan, which is grass in all of these parts. This is actually going to be a little bit expensive, but I think it's going to look really good. So grass in all of these sections here. Oh, I didn't want grass there. Can I just demolish that a little bit? Then throw some grass down there. And in there as well. I think that looks nice. I think that looks really nice. I'm pleased with that. Okay. So that gives us a nice sort of, a nice layout of everything. Keeps it all nice and even and neat. We should have some clothes being made, so needs should be getting met. They're not getting met very well, but they should be getting met. In fact, you know what might be an idea? Getting another marketplace in the other end of all of this. So another marketplace over there, surrounded by some roads. And that should start meeting a lot of the needs that these guys have, along with a few more farmers just in there, because I really want to make sure we're getting good money. Really want to make sure my economy doesn't buckle. Let's see. Let me throw a mature tree in there with some more grass. There we go. All right. I like it. Let's get people some clothes. While that's going on, I want to go ahead and look for more islands. Because I can see that we've got, obviously, this one here. But we do have a nice island up in the corner this way as well. So let's go see if we have some neighbors. I'm kind of hoping we do. Because I like copying my neighbors. Let's see. Anyone here? Absolutely not. Okay. We don't look to have anything there. We have a very small island there. That might not be a friendly island. I find that islands in corners tend to be pirates or like navy, I guess. No, it is unsettled. It's very small. Very, very small. Quite a large island over here. So let's go see who we can meet in this direction. If anybody. Looks to be unsettled as well. Okay, let's keep exploring. We have another island up that way. I'm sincerely hoping that there's someone on this one. It's actually very small as well, so there might not be. See, the thing I like doing is I like looking at what the AI are doing so I can get an idea if I'm doing things the right way. That's genuinely what I do in this. It's kind of my way of learning. Let's see, unsettled island, very, very small island as well. Quite a small island there as well. It looks like there's quite a lot of small islands. Oh, the music just got very sinister. I have a feeling this is not... Oh. Okay. Are you... So, Eli Bleakworth. Hello. I'm assuming this is... Well, this looks like a prison. Okay. I don't like the idea... Oh, that's an island and a half right there. I don't like the idea of going to prison. So hopefully we're not going to defy Her Majesty anytime soon. This is unsettled as well. There's so many unsettled islands. I'm slightly surprised that I've only run into, I guess the Navy at this point. Genuinely slightly surprised. Also unsettled. Okay. Looks to be something very small out there. And then quite a large island done this way. Let's go check that out, and while my boat's moving, let's see what's going on back home. So, what are you complaining about? Full output storage. Okay. That's fine. A new island has been discovered. It is also unsettled. Okay, well, I guess in that case, let's just bring the boat home. We'll not worry too much about it. And let's get on with a bit of construction. So, we don't have a pub currently. I feel like a pub is going to be... I don't want to use the word essential. Oh, who have I met? I am curious. Hello. Oh, your place is so much better than mine. You've got worker residences. Oh, you're kind of ahead of me right now. I don't like that. You've got your farms out here. You've got brick factories. Oh my God, you are ahead of me. Okay, we need to fix that. We absolutely need to fix that. Let's see. I need a pub. I think a pub is going to be a way to start fixing things. Let's throw a pub down here. And let's bring a road like this. So we have a pub. That'll cheer people up a little bit, I think. What else do we need? We need to upgrade some houses, I think. If I'm not mistaken, what do you guys need? Missing goods, clothes. Really? We do not have clothes. I'm wondering if we have so many people that we need more clothes. Oh no, we can upgrade some of you. Only a few though, and only when you have clothes. So we need more clothes. Okay. No problem. We can do more clothes. That's no issue at all. Let's do a sheep farm there, and there. Let's go ahead and get more fields around each of them.
We know fields.
That's not a problem. We can totally manage more clothes. So there we go. Bunch of sheep farms. Let's get some framework knitzers, and I'm thinking I'm gonna do those down by the other one.
Game saved.
So we could throw another one there. And we could maybe even throw another one right next to it. Do 3 in a row, perhaps. Or maybe one back there. I think we'll do 3 in a row. I think 3 in a row should work. So they have a connection. They can go get some wool. And we can actually connect that down there as well. So hopefully that's going to start producing a serious amount of clothes, which means hopefully soon we can upgrade some of these houses, because upgrading the houses is how we manage to get some workers. We go from farmers to workers, and from workers you can eventually go to artisans. So we are going to want to, there we go. Okay, let's upgrade those houses, which gives us the age of industrialization, which is fantastic news. We can actually go ahead and upgrade quite a few of these houses. Only a few of those ones though. But that's all right. What are you complaining about?
New milestone.
Oh, we're a port town. Not bad. We can upgrade one of you. That's fine. I'm assuming we need more planks to do it. But the good news is we can start looking at bricks and we can start looking at steel beams. So let's start doing that. Let's start looking at bricks and let's start looking at steel beams. So if we start going and going to clay pits, we have a couple of those around here. We have another one up there. Let's try and use all three of them that we have in this area. And then we can, actually, let's look at the paper as well. People are just about content. Can I do something on consumerism so they spend a bit more money so I make more money?
Of course.
Absolutely can.
What's best?
Beautiful. Let's connect these together. We'll do some little square roads around each of them. And then we will, we'll see what we can do about connecting them up properly. So something like this. We could do a little road going through the middle there, and you've got a connection. These two right here. We can run a connection like that. And then I think a connection off there. And they are going to need a small warehouse. I'm thinking I'm going to do the warehouse in the middle, so that both of them have access to it. And then we need a brick factory. And I think our brick factory could maybe go down here. And I'm actually tempted to get two of them. So let's do 2 brick factories so that we can go ahead and, you know, get ourselves a lot of bricks so that we can do a lot of cool buildings. I'm kind of excited about this. I'm interested to see what we can do, to see if the brick factories are actually going to be, you know, producing as quickly as I'd like them to be producing. I'm even thinking that we might want to do another small warehouse next to them. That might not be a bad idea. Just to speed things up a tiny little bit. I think I absolutely will. And I'm also going to do this so I can put more factories in behind all of that. But I think that looks pretty good. We're getting pretty good numbers in terms of clothes. We're hopefully going to get good numbers in terms of bricks. We do need to look into sausages, a trade union. Let's see here. Only useful if equipped with items. Attach items here to provide bonuses to production. It has a maintenance cost, of course. Okay. I mean, I don't remember exactly what a trade union does, but we'll figure that out shortly. We could go into bread production. A church is something we could use if we got some bricks. We could start producing sails. We could start producing things for the harbor, such as what is this? A sailing shipyard, which I'm actually thinking I kind of want to do. So I'm going to place that, even though we can't build it. A depot is something we can absolutely, I think we can afford to build, which is going to do what? Increase overall storage capacity. That's actually kind of tempting, to be totally honest. I think I might do I think what I'll actually do is get rid of you and do a depot. That is not what that depot looked like a minute ago. I feel like it changed. I feel like it 100% did not look like that just a minute ago. That's the one I want. The one with like the buildings. And I think it's going to go like that. And I think that looks good. And we can actually extend the harbor a little bit too and just have it sort of sit back. But that looks good. I think next to the depot, a sailing shipyard. I think a harbor master's office would be a beautiful thing to have, but we need a free harbor area. Mounted guns, of course, all that good stuff. But probably going to have to wait slightly. We do need more workers as well. So let's look into upgrading here. So what do you guys need? You just need more population. You're actually lacking fish a little bit as well. Okay. What if we were to do another fishery? Or another 2 of them? Let's do another 2. Why not? We'll do 2 fisheries there. They're gonna need a road connection, but we can do that. We can also totally connect the parts of the harbor together. We don't want to go too crazy with that, though. So let's see. If I was to go there, I could go there as well, which I think I will. I can't come back like this, though. I don't think. I can go a little bit, but I can't go too crazy with it. So I think what we'll do is we'll just connect up some roads so that these things are actually able to supply the town. That'll give fish to the people. We do have a fire somewhere. Where is it? Oh, it's right here. That's quite a big fire as well. Good lord. Oh dear. That is not good. Hopefully that gets put out. Hopefully it's not going to be too big of an issue. Let's see as well. Can we upgrade some things? We absolutely can. There we go. Get myself more workers. We also have a quest. How am I supposed to brag about Punch Club if I can't talk about Punch Club? Oh, I know. The rules didn't say anything about taking pictures. Meet us at the marketplace. What do you need me to do? All right, take a photo of the fighters.
The fire is out of control.
Oh. Oh, look at this. Does that count? I think it does. Punch Club. I thought we weren't supposed to talk about this. I think I did it. Okay. Oh my god.
For a big boss.
There's quite a few things that have burnt down here. Let's just fix those. Also, can I upgrade all of these? I can. Let's do it. There we go. We got some proper houses going through the middle of town now. Don't mind if I do. I really like those. Okay.
It's ready to go.
New edition of the paper. Oh, no one's happy. We have a schnapps shortage. The city was left to burn. Let's do a bit of consumerism. Let's do a bit of hypnosis. Let's publish that.
Totally imperceptible.
And I guess if we have a shortage of schnapps, that's probably because we don't have any to begin with. Let's do some farms, of course. Let's get some potato farms in here. Let's see. So a potato farm there. Let's do some fields. Let's see what we can do. So we can go like that, and that's pretty good.
An influence bonus.
We can bring a road around like this. And apparently that doesn't have access to a warehouse. That's okay though. We'll make that work. Let's do this. Let's do this. And let me do a whole bunch of potatoes. So something like that. And something like that. And then you need a warehouse. We'll do that in a second. What do you want me to do? Give you money for reputation? Sure. Like. Oh wait, what? What do I need to do? What do you need me to do?
If you have finished.
Pick up that at her boat. So if I go here, deliver to Sir Archibald Blake's lighthouse. Okay. We can go do that. That's no problem. We'll send my boat over. It's sort of a way to do its thing.
So lovely.
Oh, we've just met Beryl. Beryl O'Mara. She has a lighthouse. She has a lot of guns. She has artisan houses. Oh my god. Beryl, settle down. Oh, we've met Willie Wibblesock. How you doing? How you doing? You've not got your place isn't quite as impressive as Beryl's. I'm gonna be honest with you, mate. It's nice, but it ain't no Beryl. And then there's Sir Archibald Blake as well. Okay. What do you need me to do? There you go, mate. Thank you. There's some money for me. Can I buy that boat? I'd very much like to buy that boat. I don't think I can, though. Let's just send my boat up there again. Alright, we did a quest. That's kind of cool. Let's see. So we got our potatoes. We're gonna need another warehouse. So let's do a small warehouse, I guess, here? Or like there? Or even there? Does that count? Or is that too far away? I think that might be too far away. What if I did this? There you go. Alright, so they can deliver to that warehouse, no problem. As for the Schnapps Distillery, I think we could probably get a couple of them, to be honest. So one there, and a little road sort of going alongside. So that'll start giving us some schnapps. When it comes to other things, we actually have a decent number of bricks. We're probably going to want some sausages, probably going to want some bread. So let's look at grain farms as well. Let's see what we could do with those. I'm kind of excited. So if I was to do a grain farm, let's say there, and what can we do? 144 is the amount of tiles we can do on these. Interesting. All right. Well, let's see what we can do with that. So we want to go here to here and across like, I don't know, this. That's going to be slightly tricky to do those. Let me bulldoze you and place it elsewhere. I think we do our grain farms like up here or something like that. So let's place a grain farm right there. Let's see if we can nicely surround it with whatever. Let's see. That looks
An explosion in one of your factories.
all right. 144 right there. Let's do another one. There was apparently, did that just say an explosion?
Behind.
An explosion in one of my factories? Is that what that said? I am pretty sure that's what that said. Okay. We're going to have to go have a look at that in a minute. I'm not really looking forward to it, but it's kind of my job. I'm sort of the leader around here, so I guess we're going to have to. Let's do a road from here going straight up there. And let's get ourselves a small warehouse out there as well. So that'll give us a bunch of grain. Where's the, oh my god. Oh my god, that all got absolutely flattened. There we go. All right. Let's get some flour mills. We can actually do a few of these back here, which seems like a pretty cool spot for them. I like that a lot. So 1, 2, 3 of them. I like that as a spot. I like that this is sort of our production area, right? I like that a lot. And then a bakery. Now a bakery could sort of go almost in like a downtown style area. So I think like a little bakery. Oh, it looks beautiful. I love the look of that building. Look at that. Let's do one there and do one there. We'll have a bakery back to back and bring it around. And that should be able to start making a nice amount of bread. That should keep people happy. From there, we're going to want things like sausages. We're going to want things like soap. We're going to want things like weapons, but that's not a bad start. That is not a bad start. All right, I feel like I'm putting a pretty good dent in production around here. I feel like I don't have a clue what I'm doing with the rest of the game, but I feel like I'm making a pretty good dent. Oh, Beryl has 2 boats.
You've got potential.
What is this? They were quick to throw any prickly merchandise over before they were spotted, but I need the goods they had to ditch. Would I get them for you?
You bit
No.
more than you could chew.
No, I would not. I don't like that she has 2 boats. I need to make more boats. I'm slightly nervous about this. Can I build this? I absolutely can. Can we move you? And let's see. So a schooner needs sails. A gunboat needs sails and guns. I would really like a ship of the line, but I need a lot of artisans for that, so we're going to have to wait.
As always.
Catastrophic explosion. Can we not talk about the explosion? Let's do spend, spend, spend.
Of course. You know what's best.
Let's keep them spending. We don't really want to remind my people of the catastrophic explosion that may have killed some of them. We also probably want more farmers. I'm noticing we only have 28 of them.
Game saved.
So let's do farmer residences. We'll just sort of copy the pattern we've been doing this entire time. So something like that. We can do some nice roads looping around everything. We'll go straight across, of course. We'll go straight down here so they don't demolish themselves. Totally forgot about that, didn't I? Straight down here. straight in there. And I guess we do over here as well. All right. That gives us a bunch more farmers. That'll hopefully keep things good. We're actually missing some grain around here, which is curious. I guess these guys maybe aren't producing enough. We can fix that. That's no big deal. Let's do another grain farm here. And go like this. And that should hopefully give us a whole bunch more grain. The bakers are hopefully going to be doing their thing. And I guess we should start looking at sails and guns if we're going to want gunboats. Although guns, I assume, are going to need steel. Although they're not specifically steel beams, just steel. Okay. Maybe we should do this in order. Let's do sausages first. So let's go to... Let's go to here, perhaps? Or a little bit further away. Well, yeah, we'll do here. So go here. And we'll do... What do we need? We need 1, 2, 3, 4, and... I don't really know. I guess 5 there? Or 5 there? Not really sure what the best way to do this would be. I guess that kind of works. And then we'll do... another one with a gap of 2. And another one with a gap of 2. And try and clone the pattern. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5.
It's a warehouse, you do.
And then again, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So that looks okay. We can give them a nice little dirt path in front, which should give them access to the warehouse. It absolutely does. And then for the sausages themselves, we just need a slaughterhouse, which can go down sort of in the midst of all my production. And where's the... Well, that would be the front of the slaughterhouse there. So let's do 1 and 2. It's not the most pleasant thing to live near, but it's going to give us some sausage, which is something I think people are going to enjoy. What do my artisans actually want? They actually want sausages. They also want they want soap, and they want schools, which we don't have yet because we need more workers. So soap is going to need to be our next production line, which actually needs pig farms, but we need a rendering works this time. So let's do some rendering works in here. This is not going to be a pleasant area to work in at all, but that's fine. Do a little dirt road there so that they have access, I guess. And then the factory. So the soap factory can go on the corner, I suppose. I'm kind of just making this up as I go along. Is it obvious? It should be. It absolutely should be. Let's do a soap factory there and there. We actually didn't have the materials for those. We need bricks and we actually need steel. We need steel beams first. I didn't realize that. Okay. All right, I'm getting way ahead of myself here. I'm kind of getting just a bit carried away. Let's put a cut in here. Let's call that episode 1. I like to think we've made a pretty good start. We're actually, what is this? Too many transporters. Interesting. Loading delayed because of too many transporters. Okay, yeah, let's put a cut in there. Let's not get too carried away. We have things we need to do. We are 100% going to do them. We just need to pace ourselves. I'm getting a bit carried away. If it's not obvious, I really enjoy Anno 1800.